This is my favorite piece of the event. We saved it for the end, like the dessert, the cherry on the top, our Frontline Hero Awards. Let's hear the stories from those doing the hard job in the front lines. We want to celebrate, we want to recognize them. So here we go.
Okay.
Over to you.
Thank you, Chris. But round of applause for Chris first. It is hard to choose favorites, but this might be it for me today. We heard about the importance of recognition all day. We've heard it from the workers themselves in our survey. We heard the power of aligning values organizationally. Recognition is one I think we can all agree on. And many of you in the breakouts and in the sessions this morning, we heard Bob and we heard Jess share how they're using Beekeeper to spread love between and across their companies. So this is our chance together to do just that with your users and celebrate some awesome stories of unsung heroes. Every year, we invite our administrators to recognize the colleagues in their organization by nominating them for the Frontline Hero Award. The requirements are super simple. We say, please tell us a story about that colleague who shows up every day with an optimistic outlook and a positive energy that's infectious. You know, that person who lifts everyone up, makes life better for the team, the leader, the guests, the customers. We want to hear those stories, and we also want to hear the stories of the workers who constantly go above and beyond. They go the extra mile. And then it's humbling that this year, you all leaned into this hard, and we got 100 nominations globally from 35 different brands. It was awesome. And they were people, it was the production manager or the plant manager in manufacturing, it was the customer service representatives in hospitality and retail, even construction site managers and construction companies. Beautiful cross-section of our 500,000 Beekeeper users globally. So let's meet this year's nominees. It is such a privilege to get to honor all these people who keep our world running smoothly. So this year, our selection committee chose from dozens of stories and had to choose just 3 winners in North America. Each of these winners will receive $500 and some cool Beekeeper swag, including a limited edition Carhartt hoodie, which we're excited to send them. They'll get that from us very soon. And it really is hard to choose every year because every single story that we read warms our heart. But let's start meeting this year's nominees. Rocky Costa is our first Frontline Hero for 2023. He helped open the Mandarin Oriental property in Boston, Massachusetts, my hometown, and has been a central member of the team since then. Let's hear Rocky's story.
I have been here since 2008, and I am part of opening team.
He's awesome, right? I bet we all know someone like Rocky at work. You know, that colleague who brings sunshine to the workday every day. No matter what's happening, they make things better. These are the qualities that made Rocky our first Frontline Hero of 2023. Our second winner is Chris Hunter, Director of Field Support for Red Bull Distribution Company. For the last 13 years, Chris has led a team of account managers responsible for opening new markets for Red Bull. Let's hear from Chris.
I am responsible for, within the organization, is everything that has to do with business expansion. So I lead a team of 7 individuals that have various different roles within the projects that we run, but essentially everything we do is project management based, and we go into different markets across the US that do not have a Red Bull distribution company distributorship, and we're the ones that get it started from the ground up. Is first and foremost, I get to develop people. Through my time on this team, I've been able to promote 5 people off my team into bigger roles within the organization. But also within that, I give a lot of people opportunity across the United States a chance to join this great brand and do what we do every day. What motivates me, man, is like, again, it comes from, first of all, having the plan and the vision of what you want to be, right? And that all comes from an inspirational target of what you want to achieve. And what motivates me from that component is that my team gets on board with that mission to drive that. And that gets me going every single day to show up at work with the team to be able to accomplish what we do. At the end of the day, when you were doing the best things for them and you have their best interests in mind, at the end of the day, they're going to give you everything they got. Yeah, and that's a big thing for us too, man. Like our account sales managers for our organization are what we call our main effort. And what they do day in, day out, it's not easy. It's a lot of work. I mean, they're working 10-hour days. They're going in, they're selling to store managers, they're building displays, they're filling coolers and representing the brand the premium way. And there's a lot of time and energy that goes into that, you know, and us as leaders in an organization have to make sure that we're giving them everything they need to knock down the barriers in store to be able to accomplish those goals. And that's a big thing for us, man, is like, that is the true front line for us is our account sales managers. They're the ones that makes it happen and putting the cans on the shelves, and that's what's going to drive our business forward. And it's our job to inspire them every single day at 5 o'clock in the morning, you know? So it's one of those tall orders that you gotta come in every single day with energy and passion in what you do. And if you're able to do that, and again, you inspire people the right way, and that's going to in turn motivate them to want to accomplish and add their piece and their thumbprint on whatever they do out in the market. So that's huge.
So what we love about Chris's story is that he knows success is all about his team. Hiring, onboarding, training them, keeping them safe. They have tough jobs, 95% of the time on the road, traveling to new cities, getting up at 5 a.m. in the morning. But Chris inspires his team every day to give their best effort, and he takes pride in developing them and helping them not only get hired, but move on to bigger jobs and stronger careers. So these are the things that make Chris a frontline hero. And our final winner is Carlos Isaias, guest relations specialist at Caribou Coffee. He's been with Caribou since 2016. Let's hear Carlos's story about the case of the missing squirrel mug.
I'm Carlos Isaias, and I am a guest relations specialist for Caribou Coffee. I've been with our company since 2016, and I've been a member of the guest relations team since early 2022. My frontline hero story has been coined the case of the missing squirrel mug. It's the time that I used Beekeeper to get an important gift back for a guest. She had reached out to us earlier this year via social media inquiring about a mug that we don't sell in our stores any longer. Attached along with her story was a picture of the studious squirrel in glasses and a blue sweater. And she had received it as a gift from her late sister. And she wrote to us, "I know it's asking a lot, I know, but this mug means so much to me." And immediately I knew. I took to Beekeeper, posted to our team and all company stream, and I said, "Bounty, have you seen this squirrel?" I said, "This is an important thing for our guest. Does anybody have this? Can we find this for her?" And within minutes, people were responding back to us. Team members, leaders were saying they had the mug, they found it in their store, they had found it online and were willing to purchase it for us. Also commenting were other team members in awe and inspired by how our community rose to the occasion. And It was certainly unconventional, and I knew I was committing to an early morning driving to get a coffee mug. So that's exactly what I did. I drove out to see one of our general managers who gave me the gift wrapped squirrel mug, and I repackaged it, shipped it out, and I knew that we were making a difference for her. And this was so much greater than coffee, and it made me feel amazing. Making a difference is just knowing what you do best and encouraging others around you to do the same. Every day I lead from a standpoint of empathy. I look to understand what our guests are going through, what they are looking for, and the experience that we can provide for them and how our team can make it better. To other frontliners, I advise that you lean into your strengths. Know who you are and how you thrive, then lean into that. I'm so happy to have been nominated for this award. Truly, we have so many great, wonderful people here at Caribou Coffee, and this is work that we do every day. We are always out to spark good and to do awesome things, and I'm so grateful to have been chosen to represent that for us. And Beekeeper is such an awesome platform for us to be our best selves every day. It keeps our growing community connected and allows us to communicate with each other, especially in a situation like this.
So no one told Carlos to chase down that mug, right? He knew that it mattered to a guest, and that's all it took for him. And then when he did that, started chasing it down, he sparked that chain reaction of good that Jess and Lindsay have told us all about, so that the whole team could rally behind it and realize that their purpose is bigger than coffee. So these are the qualities that make Carlos our third and final Frontline Hero winner for 2023. He also said he's going to use his prize to give back to his team. So isn't that just how it goes? So these are the stories that bring our mission to life. And it is such a thrill to get to share them with all of you. But since they can't be here with us today, I'm going to ask my colleague Chris to come up on stage. This is about the recognition. We need them to feel it, right? So we're going to send it together in the form of a video that we're going to record right now. And it's going to be a giant round of applause. I want you guys to work out all that energy from sitting all day, okay? I want to get really loud. And on the count of 3, we'll start clapping. He's going to record, and then I'll say something. Okay. 1. Yes, please, stand up. Good idea. 1, 2, 3. Rocky, Chris, Carlos, you guys are awesome. This is the Beekeeper team coming at you from Nashville, Tennessee, saying thank you for everything you do to make everyone's life around you better. Awesome. Our presents are on the way. So hearing directly from the customers we serve is hands down the best part of the job. It just kind of bums us out that these awards come around just one time a year. But that's about to change. Since recognizing the great work that your teams do is core to our mission, we've decided to make this a regular thing. So today, I'm thrilled to announce the Beekeeper Voices program. Most of you already have recognition programs. We heard about some of them today. So we know that everyone also really enjoys acknowledging their colleagues. So all we're going to ask you to do is send us those stories so that we can help you amplify them, shine a little extra light on those awesome people that make our world better. And just to participate, all you have to do is scan this QR code. It'll take you to a very simple webpage. You fill out a form, answer a couple questions, and we'll let you know if your colleague is going to be recognized. And we'll be promoting this to you after the event, too, so if you miss it here, don't worry. It's coming at you. Last but not least, thank you from my heart for being here and giving us your attention and your stories. It's been awesome, and we really hope to get to do this again next year. So you guys showing up makes that possible. Thanks a lot. See y'all downstairs.